Another day, another Florio event. What could possibly go wrong this time? Something went wrong already because the lag is crazy. It is also another player versus player event. And the prize is a lot of stars, as usual. You know things are terrible when there are too many players on screen that it lags the server, so you are told to be sent to the anthill instead, where the map is much bigger. And here we are, the fire anthill at last. This is where we will stay. Thank you, developer, for clarifying this for all of us. I guess we will have to wait, slowly and surely, until we are inside the arena. Perhaps this time I will win. Or will I? Who knows? There are over 200 players that are trying to win. And everyone has this build and this build only. This will take a while. One wrong move and you could easily die from a bunch of players trying to chase you to death. You can also make swift moves like this. If only I could do this frequently without dying. Apparently a lot of players couldn't join. Screw them I say. Let us fight to the death. Whatever, it's been rescheduled to a later time. And you know what that means? More players. More chance of dying early. 100,000 star prize. Nice. A challenge has been added. What could that possibly mean? Maybe a bunch of supers have spawned. Yep, I knew it. A bunch of ultras and a bunch of supers have spawned by the developer. And yes, that was a super bee. You are not hallucinating. Oh dear, it's always the cockroach. Because these are the most annoying supers to ever exist. Arguably. Hey, nice ultra kill there. They should get a reward for that. A wild developer spotted. Nothing else to say here, just a wild developer has been spotted. I see you, and now the wait begins once again. A super moth now? It's okay, it will die in 5 seconds anyway. 2 minutes left. Oh, I can see someone from down here. Thanks, Ultra Antennae. 10 seconds left and the prize is 100,000 stars. I will do what it takes to win it. At least, I should do. And now it will begin. The carnage begins, and I will hereby tell you how many players there were. There were at least 237 players in this arena. That is a lot, and many of them will die quickly. Many of them, however, will not. And there is only one reason for this. There is going to be a lot of teaming. Something I am vehemently against. But even if there wasn't any teaming whatsoever, how do you even pursue battle without losing any health and without having a bunch of players chasing you because you have much lower health? What do? Do you hide? Do you choose your battles very wisely? Or in many players' cases, you team, which I am not going to do. But since most of these players will not attack me, I will use this to my advantage to potentially win the neutrality pact, as I call it. And honestly, I know my chances in a PvP battle. They are not very high. You could fight. You could potentially win a battle, but what if you have 10% health left? You're literally dead. This doesn't look good, and with a bunch of discords that team with each other, I will not play ball. Also, shut up! Imagine protecting a dead corpse. You cannot revive them, you know. The developer eating pizza whilst watching this battle is the equivalent of someone grabbing their popcorn and watching the drama from the outside looking in. Except this isn't drama. This is war. Don't bully Karup. Well, if they do try to bully me, they will have a hard time escaping from me and everyone else. How very nice of you to say hello on the battlefield, but I will not oblige. One moment of weakness and I could possibly be struck down. You know what you also should try not to do, and that is run into a very dangerous stinger and then die. Because you know, accidents can happen. Imagine claiming I was betraying when I was never teaming in the first place. That just shows how much some of these players want to team when they shouldn't be teaming. Oh, and by the way, just to clarify, you did not bubble into my stinger. You just suck. You see this? You see this shit right here? No, I do not approve of this. So I am just going to leave. Don't call for me. You know that moment when there are 100 players left, and at least a quarter of them are teaming. So much for a free-for-all. Funny super pay-to-winners dude right here. And then there's this player right here being chased. This was not my fate. Not this time. Surely some other player's plan is to duke it out whilst you, the player, just watch them kill each other. And when there's finally a chance of me to 1v1 a player, it's just a simple chase, which may or may not be for the better, for the both of us. Yeah, it continues. What's the point of even trying, when we know this happens? I just take advantage of it, because I can use this to potentially reach the very end, and possibly win. But right now, I prefer to go on my solo strolls across the arena. And right now, there are not many players left that are not teaming. You know what, maybe I shouldn't attack them either. One less thing for them to worry about. But I also want kills, so I digress. There is only so much someone like myself can do. What do you want me to do? Attack the teaming players, the teaming Discord players? If I do, they will just hunt me down and kill me. So, as much as I would like to, I am not doing that. If anything, I am surprised I already came this far, because I would think that some greedy player who wants attention will try and kill me and then claim that they're in a video by saying, "I'm in the video, bitch!" No, wait. Phew, I'm going to be in a video. You know, those kind of players. I've just gave them ideas, right? Oh, crap. Well, there goes my chances in the future. Well, under 50 players left, and it's getting to that point where this event will be stalled. Don't mind me whilst I not attack you, because I know what will happen if I do. Funny accent, man. Really? What are you going to do about it? There is something to be said about a battle that has virtually no action. What even can you do at this point? I am very certain there's at least 2 Discords left, and one of them will sadly reign supreme just because they team. How lame. Are you that one guy that protects dead corpses? You shouldn't be doing that, just so you know. Okay, even we're in the midst of a 1v1 battle. Here comes the cavalry, here comes the teams. I may as well just leave and not do anything, I guess. I do not partake in any teaming shenanigans here. There's just no winning for most of them, and I'm just stuck here in the middle of it all. Why do I have to suffer? Hey, why are you spinning? You know I'm not going to team or spin back, so simply do not. That poor one guy. I feel bad for them, and I personally feel like they will gather in secret and then hunt me down. That's just how I feel. And we know what happens when that happens. Death. And I am not good in player versus player at all, so I will not last. This is so much like a hive mind. I guess that's how we can describe Discord servers in the first place. You think this is fair? Because it's absolutely not fair at all, and I ain't going to lie. I really want to kill you, but I will be hunted down, and I want to win, so I will not let that happen. Long live the bloody king, you say, like the blood on your hands, for all the teaming you have done, all of you. Such shame. Imagine saying hello knowing that I will not reply to you. This sounds very menacing and you should leave me alone. Because what if I kill you right now? I won't, because they will find out and I will die. I just know it. Interesting how some players are still here despite them being defeated, but they cannot spectate properly. So, why are they here? Ah, why hello there. Were you a victim of the teams as well? I hate it myself. Why thank you, random player that I don't know. I will do my best to try and win, so I can rub it in their faces. I am doing whatever it takes to win, but I am certainly not teaming to win. You can make that clear in your head. Some will think that I have teamed, simply because I am still alive. But I don't think you understand the premise of those who team. I knew what they were going to do, and I knew that they were going to spare me. But that doesn't mean I have to team now, right? No, it doesn't. Hello there. What is it that you desire from me? You better be quick, and you best make it good. A secret alliance, you say? Very interesting. And what makes you think that I would compromise my integrity just to team with anyone, huh? Make your case. Think of the content, you say? Content sure is good. I have to think about this. So if teaming with you equals content, but what I'm doing now equals content, surely content that I am making is already content. No, I will not fold. I will not concede. Thanks for the offer, but no thank you. You think you could persuade and manipulate me into teaming? Hell no! It isn't happening. I prefer to do what I am doing now, to win. So tough luck, and I have one thing to say to the likes of players like you. Rejected! I don't even know what to do now. There are 25 players, and they're all huddled up together in one. And then there's me, all alone in this fiery arena. It's fine, I'll take another stroll. Are you taking your anger out on inactive players because I wouldn't agree to your alliance? You know what, that's fine, I don't care. Well, we now know who was a victim of this server. You, because of course you were, just like almost everyone else at this rate. Hello there. I mean, maybe. You know, this is the reason why private servers maybe should exist. Or maybe, you know, just enter normal PvP. But wait, there will team there, and I know how that feels. Especially in Legacy Florio. So, for some reason, everyone is chilling here. I don't know why, and I don't even care. But they are just stalling at this rate. Well, that was very close. I'd rather stay in this corner away from all of you. Actually, no. I will take another stroll. Because I can. Well, someone else still here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Imagine teaming. Well, I'm sorry for not winning the very first PvP event through luck. Also, you do not understand. I am using this to my advantage. Without teaming with them. Continue staying dead and spamming your Zalago bullshit. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is what's happening. They have turned this top right corner into some 1 versus 1 arena. And at this point, I just have to bite the bullet and accept that this is the reality. Even though I do not agree with it whatsoever. I hit a stinger. Imagine if they all killed me now. That would be probably well deserved. So the 1v1 battles are continuing at this point, and it looks like this is going to be the way to find out who is the real winner of this PvP event. And if more players simultaneously die like this, that is a bad sign. You know you are bad at 1v1s when you run away from battle. This is what happens here. But for them it works. So much for a 1v1 in a simple arena. Now they want me to fight. Great. This is gonna go horribly wrong. This is what I felt at the time. Me versus this one player. How will it go down, I wonder? And I get hit. With a stinger. This is not a good start for me. As I predicted. I never practiced for this sort of thing, so something like this, I have a huge disadvantage on, and I am almost dead. What a surprise. But if it's one thing I am able to do, on some occasions, it's clutch my way out of it. I should have died here for sure. You know when I say, I wonder how I'm still alive? This is one of those wonders of the game. I still wonder how I'm still alive. And once again, with the same kind of clutch. Except this time I just have enough health to survive. And because of this, I have enough health to win. Since they didn't have enough health to survive. One clutch round for me. And now we have reached the top 10. The clock is ticking. I will still do whatever I can to win. But I cannot 1v1 them all at once. Who knows? Here the developer returns. And I'm sure they wonder why it's not finished yet. Oh, I will tell you. These foolish teams that I do not approve of. That I somehow got dragged into. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know, if the developer just killed us all already, I would not complain. Because this very much feels rather cheap to win. At least for them. Oh, you say that now, but you will find a way to stop teaming in these kind of events. I know this for sure. And so do you. Ah, they should have died. And it all leads to this random great escape. That's too bad. I don't know what's going on here. Are we trying to kill each other or what? But the thing is, I'm not being targeted, so maybe not exactly. Perhaps I should just leave and let that be solved. Oh, you're still here. I see. So I was in the middle of a 1v1. This was a rather long and boring 1v1 because nothing was happening. Until this was said. To be aggressive. And then, this happens. They die. You see why I'm not so aggressive? This is exactly why. Well, seeing as this 1v1 has now completed, there is now 3 of us. This is the top 3. Well, this will be a very interesting 1v1. Someone who is good at 1v1s, you, and someone who is bad at 1v1s, me. This ain't going to go down well for me. I know this 100%. I'm just going to speed this up because a lot of this is just evading each other, maybe hitting each other with the dandelion once or twice, maybe the occasional stinger hit. You know, the usual 1v1s. Both conservative gameplays right here for a 1v1. Although some may argue that this was a great 1v1. Maybe it was probably the longest 1v1 out of the entire 1v1s in this arena. This is how close it got, and this is how intense the 1v1 got right here. Both of us using both of our stingers, somehow still alive. Both of us could have died right here, and now. But the battle continues, and I am not going to run too far, since I am the one with the disadvantage right now, which is obvious considering I am not good at 1v1s, but I seem to have survived this far. And I tell you what's a shame, I got this far, but I somehow got bested. I am defeated, and I obtain 3rd place. It should have been you. YouTuber versus YouTuber, a battle for the ages. But we sadly do not get this match. My journey here is done. 3rd place without teaming. I used whatever advantage I could to get this far, but I should have won. I should have won 1st place, 100,000 stars, so I could rub it in everyone's face. Those who teamed, of course, but sadly I cannot. And now I will have this conclude with this battle being over. The event is over. There is a clear winner. Good job, I guess. Maybe the next winner of this PvP event will not constantly team towards the end. Anonymous names seem to be the way forward. Perhaps that will eliminate most of the teaming. We shall see in the next one. If there is another one.